Hello people, I'm back again with another video. This is gonna be a quick cookup session. So I already put together a beat. Here's how it sounds. So as you can hear, it's kind of like chill, it's mellow, it's got this nice R&B groove. It's kind of old school as well. Quick breakdown of the beat. I have this synth pattern over here that I used. I'm using a preset from Analog Lab called Venus Rising. It's a great preset, and it's mainly like a strings pad, so it sounds really nice and mellow. Sounds kind of dreamy. Then I have this synth bass, which is I believe I'm using a Cardo bass preset. It's not actually a preset, but it's kind of like a small audio patch that I'm using from a sample pack called West Coast that I do use for most of my Bay Area Essentials, sorry, that's what it's called. I use it for most of my productions. It's got a lot of good samples in there. So this bass sample that I'm using kind of sounds like that. It's got that Cardo bass. It's like it's a groovy kind of bass that you could use with a lot of your beats. So that's what I'm using for the bass. So yeah, when you couple that together with the chords, it sounds really good. And next up I have the kick pattern, which I will show you. It's actually the entire drum pattern. It's made up of kicks, claps, rims, and some other percussion sounds. So it sort of sounds like this. So it's kind of simple pattern. When you put everything together, it sounds like this. So now you got an idea of what the beat sounds like. So we want to kind of take things a bit further to make the beat more interesting. We could add maybe some vocal chops or something to fill in the space, perhaps. Something in the same key, perhaps. Something like that might work if we pitch it up, perhaps. We could use that for like the second half, perhaps. Pitch that as well. See how that sounds. Let's pitch that. sounds. Yeah, that actually sounds okay. What we could do as well is we could just add some more reverb, kind of widen the space a bit more. Oh, sorry, sort of extend the vocals more. So those vocal chops seem to be a bit chopped and too short. So if we add something like Vintage Verb, which is a good reverb plugin, maybe throw the delay down a bit, maybe put the mix at 50% or something like that. See how that sounds. Not bad at all. I think we're onto something here. What else can we add? Perhaps some SFX. That could work. Say adding a bit of SFX at the beginning of the song, perhaps, as the beat starts. And I like to put my SFX in stereo sometimes because it makes it sound more wide when you're listening to it. Missing. So now we got the chords, we got the bass, we got some vocal chops, we got some SFX, but there's something else. I believe we need a synth lead, and we can do something interesting here. So we could play around with different lead sounds or just try and come up with something on the spot. But I have an idea for a synth lead that I want to use. So if you go on Analog Lab, I think there's so many leads, presets to choose from, particularly some of those like solo leads, something like Unisync perhaps. Let's see how that sounds. Change the lead, let's do something a bit different. Let's see, play around with different sounds perhaps. Let's see what lead we have that we could use. Let's try this one. Ooh. Okay, let's play everything together. Yeah, so we got something here. I think this is something we can 100% work with. So it's nice. It's kind of old school. It has a nice kind of like vibe to it. Uh, Sounds nostalgic and a little bit, old school, I guess. So yeah, like this is just an idea of the beat. We just developed the beat further. But regardless, I think this is good enough for a starting point. From here, I probably just polish maybe the synth leads. I'd maybe keep it in mono so that the synth lead specifically has to be in mono so that it can stand out. I just lowered the volume a tiny bit, perhaps. So yeah, totally vibe with it. That's pretty much it for this Cookup session. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.